What's up, my sacred family? Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Maggie, and I do all types of self-care, spiritual care, and skincare types of videos. So if that's something you may be interested in, please consider subscribing so that you never miss another upload. So I am back with another video. As you guys can see, again, I'm just randomly at work, and there's some new videos popping up. There's been a couple new videos dropping this week. I believe one for like Normani, Cardi B, Lil Nas X once again. So if you guys go back a couple months ago to my last reaction I actually did on his video Montero, where I gave just sort of like a spiritual biblical aspect, I got tons and tons of really good feedback. But then yeah, you guys really came for me in that video, which I understand, which I actually expected. For the community, whoever, to come at me, the people who thought that video was okay, I expected all of that. But here we are a second time around. I just want to give a quick little, review on his newest video, Industry Baby, with Jack Harlow. So, just to kind of start it off, really, the song itself, I couldn't really get into it. It was hard to really understand what he was saying, and I think that right there is, just kind of a sign to me that a lot of things or a lot of words can be kind of blown over people's heads, or a lot of meaning, or a lot of the meanings of his lyrics, I should say, can kind of go over a lot of people's heads or whatever. But I did catch a lot of, some of the meanings and the lyrics and things like that. Catchy beat, catchy tune, of course. Of course, he has to throw in all the pink and the LGBTs and all of that, and just really make it, I don't know. In my last video, I guess what I'm trying to say, in my last video, I said that the devil is really using him. And just like he's using a lot of these other artists, okay? And I'm talking about some of the women too, okay? And some of their just uploads, some of their creative director. Like, I don't know who is directing these videos or thinking this is okay, or this is, the normal now, to just produce like literally sex, to produce literally nudeness, and and the sexiness and just the pridefulness of being gay. And we can all, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack, I just want to tell you guys, tell my friends, tell my sacred family, even the unbelievers, that God loves you. God, no matter what we may think that God wants us to do, or God is making us do this, or God is forcing us to do this, I encourage you to really learn about God for who he is. Learn about Jesus for who he really is, before all of the, all of the commandments, and the rules and the ways of living. Understand him for yourself. Understand the truth of human nature and how he created us to be, and you will so clearly understand, like, wow, the devil is really working through people. This is clearly not in the Bible. This is clearly blasphemy in the Bible. And God has warned us over and over and over again that people like him will be used. People like him, and like I said, a lot of other artists, or just people in the industry, period, the devil is really using them to make him normal, to make him prevalent, to make him important, to, again, to not, what's the word I'm trying to say? They're trying to normalize him again, so that we don't have to fear him. No, we shouldn't fear the devil, but I'm saying he wants to be so well known now that we won't bat another eye if we see something. We won't say anything because, it may offend the LGBT, community and things like that. And guys, I love you. I have a lot of people who support me and things like that, and I support them, da da da. But I just cannot stand the blatantness of it all. And again, talking about many other artists and their videos and things like that, especially with the women are promoting sex and lesbianism, or bisexualness, and it's all a scam. It's all the devil's way of confusing us, and to really put his name in power, to really these videos are giving him the power, okay? And that's what I'm trying to just bring attention to, guys. Don't mind me, this is just right off the whim, right off the dome. I just watched a video, and yeah, and one of the lyrics he mentioned something about him being gay. People have problems with me being gay in the industry or whatever, but then there's all the men dressing up as Medea, hinting like the Tyler Perrys and the Martin Lawrences and the Jamie Foxxes, the people who portrayed women, or who portrayed women in the industry. People don't really bat an eye or give them as much flack because they're not technically gay, but he gets all the flag and things like that. And granted, yes, I mean, I've had my opinion on that too, about them, the Shanaes and the Medias and things like that. And of course, that's just self-explanatory. That to me personally to me, thinks if you feel comfortable dressing as a woman and portraying a woman, whether it's for a part, real life, a role, I mean, then there's to me there's something else definitely going on inside of there. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal to me. This is just not normal. Yes, it's for entertainment, and we have some of the women doing it. You remember the one movie with Amanda Bynes? Like she's I just want us to start realizing that it's so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Why do we need to play a role of a man? Why do men have to play roles of women? You know what I'm saying? It's all a scam. It's all that control. It's all about that mindset and having that control over the mind. Okay, so I understand what he said about that, but to me, it's all under the same umbrella. It's all dishonoring God, and his plan for human nature, if that makes sense. So, yeah, also in the video, he was in the prison cell, then he's talking about a book, and then the prison guard hands him a book with the little symbol, like the when he's sitting with his legs crossed, and like this, and then it has the chakra beads, or like the chakra stones, so like the different colors, blue, orange, green, that really has nothing to do with the Bible. That's like this whole new age divination, whatever. So to me, that is another slap in God's face. Like, okay, this is new age, this is new, this is what's taking over, this is what's replacing the Bible and things like that. And I just thought, again, that was just so disrespectful. Again, this is your video, you're gonna do whatever you want to do. I just know that I peeped that, and that I peeped that you're purposely doing that. You're purposely trying to take God out of it. You're purposely trying to show your followers or show your video that no, I have nothing to do with God. I have nothing to do with faith or anything. I'm just going to go off my own understanding. I'm going to go off my own beliefs. And we all know that chakras and all that stuff is not real, has nothing to do with nothing. Personally, there's nothing in the Bible about it. And yeah, again, to me, that was just another slap in the face. But it just saddens me because is so talented. Even with the visuals in this video, you can just tell this young man is so talented. And to me, he's so handsome to me, and I say that just in a creative way. I say that in a loving way, that he's so talented. And we have so many talented artists out here that is being deterred by the industry. I think he like wants to make music like that, like it's his music or whatever. But to me, I honestly think like the visuals, I really don't think that he's out here just trying to sell devil shoes. I really don't think he's out here just trying to lap dance on the devil or just blatantly disrespect or whatever. Or maybe he is. That's just my preference because of where he started, to like where he is now. It's like he doesn't care anymore. He doesn't really care who he offends, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. So to me, that was just a little like, okay, when are these artists going to take back their creativity? When are these artists going to start to continue to speak up for themselves and not just and finally say, hey, no, that's wrong. No, I don't want to put that message out. No, I have little kids looking up to me. I have different communities looking up to me. I have a platform, a big platform, and I want to use it the right way and things like that. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you are literally under that control and that, what's the word? you're under that contract with the devil, or you done sold your soul, or now you literally have no say in what you do. And sometimes, guys, we don't realize that a lot of these industries, a lot of these artists have to put out certain, things, or they have to absolutely do everything that their label tells them. Just think about like when YouTubers get like sponsorships or whatever. Sometimes they have to do exactly what that sponsor person, ship is telling them to do, whether they like it or not. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get that sponsorship or that deal or to get paid, you have to chalk it up and do it sometimes. And hopefully that doesn't go against your morals or, your responsibilities and things like that. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's much deeper than that. And I really think the industry makes them, it is like setting them up for failure, in the long run, just for a couple hundred, couple million views and likes and sales. You know what I'm saying? But they yeah, they know what they're doing. Just like the police guard, how they had the police guard sitting there watching the Montero video, kind of like getting turned on and getting aroused and things like that. And it's just like, how is this not confusing to our children? It's many like TikTok videos, and you know how many TikTok videos or like challenges or dances are to his last song, like that Montero, very disrespectful, very hectic video. And you don't think those kids or those teens then watch the video, you know what I'm saying, to get their inspiration for the dance, you know what I'm saying? You don't think this is confusing to our generation? You don't think this is damaging, to our young ones? And I think that's where, I mean, the women too, like, I mean, come on, we can go on forever about the Megans and the Cardis and all of that as well. I'm just simply saying, like, come on, like, can we do anything different? We know you're gay. We know you're gay. Like, we get it. Like, live in your truth. Okay, do whatever you're gonna do. But it's almost like, what's the word? It's almost like you're catering to the devil. You're catering to to literally take yourself out of the love of God or the will of God. And it's very dangerous to live that way. It's very dangerous to continue to use your platform that way. And I really think Lil Nas X is going to be around for a while, because think about it. He's part of the LGBT. Look how many people are a part of that community who's praising that, who is saying, hey, get your life, do your thing, live your best life, but aren't looking at the bigger picture and how it's really, really affecting, or can it be effective to the people around them or to the people who's watching. So yeah, I'm just a little baffled once again. This video, I mean, the song is good. I mean, again, I couldn't really hear the lyrics or anything, but I mean, I really think these songs can really be taken to another level. It can be used in different things, and you know what I'm saying, like movies or games or stuff like that, commercials. But I really think, because of the background, because of the intention, it can only be taken so far. You know what I'm saying? The devil can only take you so far. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. I just don't like it how it's just thrown in our face once again. It's just like, accept it. Here you go. And we can say the same. I mean, I know you guys are going to come for me and say the same about Christians, but that's why you have to know them for yourself. You have to know God. You have to know Jesus for yourself, because yes, there are fake Christians. Yes, there are fake prophets. Yes, there are fake idols and people who will deter you, hint, deter you from the truth. That's why you have to read them for yourself and not put everybody in one category, right? Christianity, LGBT, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, all LGBT are not like that. I have friends, I work with people, I have friends and people who I interact with, who I see daily, you know what I'm saying, who doesn't have to, who's just a normal person, you know what I'm saying, and doesn't have to flaunt or be disrespectful when it comes to, Christianity, da 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 da. Okay, so I know I'm rambling. I just wanted to give my quick little review. Once again, on Lil Nas X, I'm even thinking about doing a couple of the women, okay, just because I don't want you guys to think, oh, I'm just coming for him. His videos lately had just been kind of outrageous and just kind of dangerous, I should say. And I really honestly want to say, church family, if you think that's okay, if you think secular music like that is just, like a bop, or like, I have to be careful sometimes with just the straight people who I listen to or who I choose to listen to, so it's all about using discernment, guys. It's all about being, helpful, and to make sure that our young ones, guys, our young families, our sacred families are not being subjected to stuff like that. Just, guys, like the visuals, the dancing, the choreography, it was just a little too much, especially when we know how easily accessible it is for children, teens, preteens to see that type of stuff, and again, to me, I think it's confusing for them, it's detrimental to them, and I really wish he would just use his platform to be a little more creative in a different way, okay? But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. He can do whatever it is that he wants, but he just has to realize the impact that he's really doing, and the spirits and everything that he's allowing to rule him and to run his life and to run his career. So, Lil Nas X, I'm praying for you, my brother. You're so talented. You can really get any woman that you want. You really don't have to subject yourself to, stuff like that. But Jack Harlow, you're just in it for the view. Okay, I get it, but you too, my friend, have to start using discernment and to really see, okay, how am I going to be associated with this? Do I want to be associated with all that's about to come with it? Okay, and all that was before it. He's selling, and he's a part of devil shoes and devil marketing. So now, how am I going to look at you? You know what I'm saying, for supporting and to continue to work with somebody like that. So that's all I'm saying. That's enough rambling. I was just wanted to say once again, like, we have to be careful, especially nowadays, what we listen to, what we subject ourselves to, and just listen to gospel music like I do. Like, just try to stay as holy and as righteous as we can, guys, because we so need it, so need it, so desperately in these times. Okay, all right, family, that's all I have for this video. Please don't leave without subscribing, and yeah, just look out for more little videos like this one in the future. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.